Yo, Web Crusader. I liked your little piece, and I hope you like my response. So I decided to add a little bit more to the story. Number one, you asked me a question of if my son wanted to serve in the military. Would I be against him? No, if he made the right choice. If my son was going to die for this country, to defend Americans' lives, yeah, I support him all the way. But if he was going to follow the lying creed of a President Bush, who changes his story like he changes his clothes, no, I would not back him. Because of one question I ask you, would you ever ask your son, which I know you never give a response to, is what does he believe in enough to die for? And I remembered you made an asinine comment about Ed and Elaine Brown. Well, I've been following their story for several months. Even wrote several columns on it. You might have even got to watch them. To me, they're true heroes because they didn't have to go through what they went through. They could have easily had done whatever the lying government said for them to do, who failed to show them the law. Instead, just decided to disguise it as patriotic duty, or it's your duty this and it's your duty that, on a tax that does not exist. The victory tax was appealed in May of 1946. Look in your history books. Congress appealed it. But that doesn't matter to you. You know, you got mad at me because I downgrade the troops for serving over there. The only reason is I'm the only one who sees what kind of bullshit they're going through. You see, I told you before you didn't know a goddamn thing about me. You don't know if I've ever been in the military or not. Well, the truth is I've never been in the military, never will go in the military. And just like your friend Ninja Man said on a few of his videos, why don't they make a law for people like me to go to Iraq? Well, I hope and pray you, Jughead, and all these other losers out there on your side decide to go ahead and petition for that law. Force people like me to go to Iraq to so-called defend your beliefs, because I want to be the first one to break that law. The first one to say, fuck you. You know, that's why I believe in more of a Cindy Sheehan and stuff, because when she tried to ask Bush why, he couldn't give a damn explanation. And everybody else who asked why. Now, back to my question about your son. Will you or will you not ever ask your son this one question? Son, what are you willing to die for? In fact, Lone Web Crusader, I should ask you the same question. What are you willing to die for? What is so important to you that you are willing to give your life to defend? Your family, your country. I mean, this country. Not because some president says, go over to Iran and Iraq to fight a war that he starts and lies about. Our next war is probably going to be with Iran, solely for the purpose of, because now they got a nuclear power plant and they can make nuclear weapons. Well, let's see if this goes along current Bush's track record. To me, it's another goddamn lie. Because he said that weapons of mass destruction so many goddamn times it pissed me off. They spent over 5 years over there and haven't found a goddamn thing. Not one weapon of mass destruction. Not any of these so-called nuclear, chemical, or biological weapons he was talking about. It was all a fucking lie. But I leave it to people like you, all these other, to go out there and say, hey, I'm a liar. Prove me wrong. No, you can't. You say I say I'm smarter? No, I just study better. I can see through bullshit. And see, I do have to wear glasses, but I'm not fucking blind to the truth. I'll go ahead and let you finally question yourself. What do I believe in enough? Now, if you're asking me what I believe in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, the very documents that make this country great. And I follow those creeds all the way through. You say I should leave this country. What for? When I'm one of the last group of people who defend what this country truly stands for, who don't follow the president's creed of whatever he says is patriotic. If he says invade another foreign shithole, to stand up and follow him wherever he goes, where he don't even back us. Or for a lying president who not only defends an invasion from Mexico, but hell endorses it with several dozen laws, including my favorite on the that 1-year pilot program, that if anybody in any way interferes or tries to harm a Mexican truck driver, can be faced as charges as a terrorist and face up to life in prison. In other words, my friend, if you were driving a truck and you failed to lend a hand to a Mexican truck driver stranded, you just drive on by him, and a highway patrol officer see you driving on by without trying to aid, you can be charged with terrorist bills as a terrorist. Check it out. If you don't believe me, read the Federal Registry. Read the bills yourself. Trust it. In Bush's eyes, the only enemy is not Al-Qaeda, but the good old U.S. citizen. You have a good